Welcome to the Daily Checking Day 1. I'm teacher Mark from Kangaroo Study, and this video we're gonna learn fraction divisions. And first of all, let me bring you several examples. And for the first one, we have 2 over 5 times 5 over 2. What does it equals to? Real quick, it should be equals to just 1. If you do the calculation to check, we can find out 5 can be simplified with 5, 2 can be simplified with 2, so just equals to 1. And now, how about 7 over 9 times 9 over 7? So this 9 can be simplified with 9, 7 can be simplified with 7, so it also equals to 1. And how about this one? 1 over 5 times 5. And we can see the denominator 5 can be simplified with the whole number 5 and give us also equals to just 1. And that brings us to this question. So 4 over 7 times what number give us also product equals to 1. Think about it. Some of you may find the pattern and realize we can just put 7 over 4 inside. And what happens is 7 can be simplified with 7 and give us 1. And 4 can be simplified with 4. So also give us the product equals to 1. And if we visualize 7 and 7, so the denominator 7 became the numerator 7 and the numerator 4 becomes the denominator 4. And now, since all these two numbers times together, we get the product equals to 1. So for any two numbers, product equals to 1 is called reciprocal of each other. So there's a specific word, it's called reciprocal. So now 7 over 4 is the reciprocal of 4 over 7, and 4 over 7 is the reciprocal of 7 over 4. And by understanding this concept, let's try to understand the divisions. And for the first one, we have 3 over 4 divided by 3. So how we can understand this division is if we have 3 over 4 over pi. And this circle represents as one whole pi, so how do you show 3 over 4 pi? By cutting it to 4 parts. And we take 3 of it, so let's draw 3 of it. So the part I'm drawing represents 3 over 4 over pi. I need to cut this 3 over 4 pi into 3 pieces. So now, 3 pieces, and each pieces represent as 1 fraction of a pi. So the answer will be just equals to 1 over 4. 1 unit out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 units. And now we can also understand this division from another way is that the shaded part is 4 fraction to the 3 over 4 pi. So it should be 1 out of 3, so 1 over 3 of the 3 over 4 pi. And for fraction of over fraction, what calculation should we use? Multiplication. So 1 over 3 times 3 over 4, and we get simplified 1, 1, also equals to 1 over 4. And since it gives us the same answer, and what we can do is we put them together, so we can visualize 3 over 4 divided by 3 should be equivalent to 3 over 4 times 1 over 3. And now, 3 over 4 and 3 over 4, what's the relationship? They are the same. How about the division sign? Division sign has been changed to multiplication. And the 3 and 1 over 3, is there any relationship between these two numbers? So if we times them together, it will give us the product equals to just 1. So we call this as reciprocals. So now 1 over 3 is the reciprocal of 3. And then let me bring you another equation. 2 over 3 divided by 4. How we can understand this division? So if we have 2 over 3 pi, so how to show 2 over 3 pi is that we can cut it into 3 parts and we take 2 of it. And now we need to cut this 2 over 3 into 4 pieces. That means each section I need to cut it into half. And now each part refers to what fraction of a pi. So the answer will be just equals to 1 over 6. And we can also understand this in another way is that the shaded part is 4 fraction to the 2 over 3 pi. 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 over 4 of the 2 over 3. And fraction of a fraction we use times. So 1 over 4 times 2 over 3. And simplify, we get 1 over 6, the same answer. So now if we put these two calculations together, we can find out the 2 over 3 divided by 4 should be equivalent to 2 over 3 times 1 over 4. And 2 over 3 remain the same. And how about the division sign? division sign has been changed to multiplication. And 4 and 1 over 4, what's the relationship again? If we times together, we get 1. So it should be the reciprocal. So 1 over 4 is the reciprocal of 4. And if we do the summarize, we can find out for fraction divided by a whole number, what we do about the fraction is we remain the same for fraction. And division has been changed to multiplication. And for the whole number, it becomes the reciprocal of that number. And this process is called reciprocate. So same times reciprocate for fraction divided by a whole number. And now, let's move on. If we have a whole number divided by a fraction, how we can understand this division? So still, if we have a 3 whole pie, and now each day I can eat 1 over 6 of a pie. So first of all, let me show 1 over 6 of a pie by cutting this into 6 parts, and let me shade one of it. So the shaded part represents the amount of pie I can eat each day, and how many days I can eat from this 3 whole pie. You may realize we need to cut each of them by 6. And let's try to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, total of 18. So I can eat 18 days. Or, in another way, from this one pie alone, I can eat how many days? I can eat 6 days. So we have a total of 3 pies, so total of 3 times 6. Also equals to 18. So let's try to put these two calculations together. So 3 divided by 1 over 6 should be equivalent to 3 times 6. And now, the 3 remain the same. How about the sign? Sign has been changed to multiplications. How about the 1 over 6 and 6? What's the relationship again? They're called reciprocals. And the process of making a reciprocal is called reciprocate. And now, let me get another one. 3 divided by 3 over 5. Slightly harder one. And if we understand this, still 3 whole pie. And this time, not eating 1 over 6 pie, I'm eating 3 over 5 pie each day. So first of all, let me show 3 over 5 pie. So cut into 5 and I take 3 of it. And now, how many days I can eat from this 3 whole pie? And then what we do is we cut each of them by 5 pies. And let's count. So for the first day, I can eat 3 units. So 1, 2, 3. And for the second day, I can eat 2, 2, 2. Another 3 units. And for the third day, I can eat 2, 3, 3, 3. And 4th day, 4, 4, 4. And 5th day, 5, 5, 5. And all the pieces are eaten. So how many days I can eat from this 3 whole pie? So the answer will be just equals to 5. And now, in another way, so the 3 pie can eat 5 days. So 1 pie I can eat how many days? And it will be, and 1 pie I can eat 5 over 3 days. Still 3 pies can be equivalent to 3 times 5 over 3 give us 5 days. And now, if we put these two calculations together, we can find out 3 divided by 3 over 5 should be equivalent to 3 times 5 over 3. And 3, it hasn't been changed. But how about the division sign? Division still changed to multiplication, and 3 over 5 has become 5 over 3. So the denominator has been changed to numerator, and the numerator has been changed to denominator, and this process is called reciprocate. And now, for whole number divided by a fraction, we can also use same times reciprocate. And then, how about fraction divided by fraction? So here we have 4 over 7 divided by 2 over 7. And now some of you may realize the pattern here. It should be equals to 4 over 7 times 7 over 2. But my problem is, how we can prove it truly works for also fraction divided by a fraction. Now let me give you a hint. So, if we equation time with 1, does it change the result? No, it doesn't change the result. So what we can do is, we can plus a times 1 inside the calculation, and it doesn't change the result. And then, if we calculate the 1 divided by 2 over 7 first, and what's the meaning of it, can be referred to the whole number divided by a fraction. And we can get 1, 2, 1. And we can get 1 divided by 2 over 7. It should be equivalent to 7 over 2 itself. So 4 over 7 times 7 over 2. So that's what we get. And if we do the calculation, we can get 7, 7, simplify, 1 and 1. And 4 and 2, 2 and 1. And give us just equals to 2. And now, if we connect these two calculations together, we can find out 4 over 7 remain the same. But for the division sign has been changed to multiplication. And for the fraction 2 over 7, the numerator 2 became the denominator 7 became the numerator 7. So this process is called what? The reciprocate. So still, for fraction divided by fraction, we can also use the same times reciprocate. So repeat with me, same times reciprocate. And now, if we combine all three calculations together, we can find out whatever is in the left side of the division remain the same. And for the division sign has been changed to multiplication. And for the number at the right side of the division, what should we do? We should make it become the reciprocal, and the process is called reciprocate. And reciprocate means numerator became denominator, denominator became numerator. And now by understanding the divisions, let's try to do some calculations. And you can try to pause here and do this question yourself. And for the first one, we have 5 over 6 divided by 10. So for the left side of the division, what should we do? Remain the same. So still 5 over 6. And for the division sign, it should be changed to multiplication times. And for the 10, it should be changed to the reciprocal. So it becomes 1 over 10. And now, let's do the calculation and simplify. We get 1 and 2. So the final answer will be 1 over 12. And now moving on, we have next one, 21 divided by 7 over 8. So, for the left side of the division, anything changes? No, nothing should be changed. So, copy 21. And our division sign has been changed to multiplication. How about the number at the right side of the division? Reciprocate. So, the numerator should be changed to denominator 7 and the denominator 8 should be changed to numerator 8. And let's do the simplification. 3. So the answer will be equals to 24. How about the last one? And the last one we have not only the fraction but also mixed numbers. And before we do the divisions, what should we do about the mixed numbers? We need to change it. Became the improper fraction. So now it should be equals to 7 and denominator 7 and the numerator will be 3 times 7 plus 1. And let's copy the rest. 11 over 21. And now moving on, we have do the calculation. It should be equals to 22 over 7 divided by 11 over 21. And now we have a division. Fraction divided by fraction. What should we do about the left side of the division? Remain the same. So still 22 over 7. And division changed to multiplication, so times. And for 11 over 21, reciprocate. So 11 will be the denominator, 21 will be the numerator. 21. And simplify 3, 2, and 1. So it becomes 2 times 3 over 1 times 1 and gave us equals to just 6. And now, that's how we learn fraction divisions. And if you want to learn more about PSLE, you can try to join our study group by scanning this QR code. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and submit your daily check-in question. And that's all for this video, and see you soon in our next video.